turn up the ambiance, Mishmila.
Go ahead, monsieur. Shall we? Da, 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 Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It is so wonderful to see you all here, to be gathered in this space on this Shabbat. We are here celebrating Pride with the help of New Roots, the LA Jewish Federation's community helping to create and sustain meaningful connections. We're also here this evening sponsored by JQ International, who has been celebrating LGBTQ plus lives, and along with allies, they've been helping to transform Jewish communities into ones of deeper inclusivity through educational, support, and wellness programs. And tonight, we have an opportunity to harness that extra soul, that extra neshama that we're gifted on Shabbat. And we hold on to that, allowing us to reach out, to see our neighbors eye to eye, to meet them, to say hello. And so I want to give us that chance now before we dive even deeper into the service. Turn to someone near you, maybe someone you didn't come here with. Say hello, Shabbat Shalom. Introduce yourself. Say, how's it going? How's your week been? Nice to see you. And just so we're all on first name basis, I'm Rabbi Calvin. This is Shelly. We've got James and Amanda helping us out up here. Nice to meet you all. Shabbat Shalom. Let's dive right in. Let's welcome the Sabbath Angels, page 11.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Borechem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, השלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
It is our honor to welcome up Sasha Rostovsky and her family to help us bring a little bit of that Shabbat light, that Sabbath warmth into this space to light our candles.
אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
Thank you.
Amen.
Page 21.
We are going to have a series of Kabbalat Shabbat Psalms starting on page 21. Alai, la, lai, lai, alai, la, lai, lai, alai, la, lai, lai, alalai, alalai, alai, la, lai, lai, alai, la, lai, lai, alai, la, lai, lai, alalai, alalai. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai. Kol לצדיק ולישרי לב שמחה. אור זרוע לצדיק ולישרי לב שמחה, ולישרי לב שמחה. אור זרוע לצדיק ולישרי לב שמחה, ולישרי לב שמחה. לה 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 לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל הנוכל. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתהילה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקום התהפכה בראש מקדם משוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך ומלוכה, ומציעים מתוך ההפכה. רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך אלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. התנערי מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך עמי. על יד בן אישה בית הלחמי, קרבה נפשי נעלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
Age 30.
התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצלתו אמונה גם סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי בפרט קלה בני שבת
seated. Top of page 32, excuse me.
מגדלו מעשיך מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך מגדלו מעשיך מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. And again. מה גדלו מעשיך מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מה גדלו מעשיך מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך.
Hallelujah.
Please rise for the Baruch.
Page 36.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם
May be seated. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, our God, ruler of time and space, who transitions day into night. Baruch atah Adonai hama'avir et ha'ovrim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, our God, ruler of time and space, the transforming one to those who transition, transform, and cross over. Please join us, Shema, page 38.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך and you shall love Adonai your God with all of your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך.
A poem by Dan Bellum. God did not lead us by the nearer way when Pharaoh let the people go at last, but round about, by way of the wilderness. Pillars of fire and cloud marking night and day to the edge of the flood tide, uncrossable and vast. But we came out, by way of the wilderness, in fear, on faith, free now because we say we are free. No longer the unchosen, the outcast. God did not lead us by the nearer way, but into rising waters, which do not part, unless with an outstretched arm we step forward and stand fast together. Roundabout, by way of the wilderness, we have come here blessed with love, each of us sanctified in our own way, to bless our God, to bless this universe, who did not lead us by the nearer way, but roundabout, by way of the wilderness. Page 39. Micha Malcha. Understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among
shelter from life's storms. Hashkiveinu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu leshalom. V'ha'amideinu shomreinu lechayim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Hashkiveinu, Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkiveinu leshalom. Hashkiveinu, Adonai Eloheinu among us.
Peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Please join us, page 87.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Sometimes we just need a little love from the divine mother of the universe who loves us unconditionally. Repeat after me with each line. Sweet mother, I'm coming home.
Sweet mother, I'm coming home.
Now I know I'm not alone.
Now I know I'm not alone.
'Cause I've been far,
I've been far,
but now I'm close.
now I'm close.
Sweet mother, I'm coming home.
Sweet mother, I'm coming home.
Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing?
Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing?
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Heart and soul,
Heart and soul,
breath and skin.
breath and skin.
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Oh, mother, please hold me tight.
Oh, mother, please hold me tight.
'Cause mother, I need some help tonight.
Mother, I need some help tonight.
What went wrong
What went wrong?
will soon be right.
Soon be right.
Oh, mother, please hold me tight.
Oh, mother, please hold me tight.
Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing?
Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing?
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Heart and soul,
Heart and soul,
breath and skin.
breath and skin.
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Oh, mother, this world is strange.
Oh, mother, this world is strange.
Love me, mother, and make me brave.
Love me, mother, and make me brave.
In my dreams,
In my dreams,
or on this stage.
on this stage.
Oh, mother, this world is strange.
Oh, mother, this world is strange.
Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing?
Mother, can you hear me sing?
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Heart and soul,
Heart and soul,
breath and skin.
breath and skin.
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing?
Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing?
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Heart and soul,
Heart and soul,
breath and skin.
breath and skin.
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Your love is everything.
Beautiful. We draw upon that strength, upon that love, as we offer Misha Berach a blessing of healing, of body, of mind, of soul. And we invite you, if you're thinking of anyone who could use a prayer, a blessing of healing this night, to either share their name out loud or to hold them close at this time.
Bisheberach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor
It's our honor to invite up one of our sponsors, JQ, this evening. Shauna G. Cohen is going to be speaking on behalf of JQ and New Roots, and I believe teaching us a little bit as well. Come over here.
Thank you all. Thank you for this warm welcome. And hi, everyone on Zoom. So good to see you. Oh, hi. So thank you for this warm welcome. I'm grateful to be representing JQ International tonight and speaking to your beautiful, warm congregation. Pride Shabbat, a Shabbat when we read Parsha, I'm going to say this right. Parsha Behalotecha.
Yes.
Did I nail
Yes.
it? Okay. So this
Nailed
week's
it.
Parsha speaks to the timely theme of change. And as we all know how hard change truly is. We're in the middle of reading the book of Numbers, which is about the Israelites' struggle to leave slavery and abandon old behaviors. The book of Numbers could be jokingly called the book of kvetching because it's filled with complaining. And the people remember slavery in Egypt and regret their decision to move towards their liberation. So it feels especially profound to be thinking about change and liberation during this month of Pride. In the contemporary world, we often talk about liberation in the form of social change. Change is essential, but we also need a social transition to fully align our values. This is where and why organizations like JQ International come to light. So, some of you know JQ, some of you are new. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the organization. We're an ever-evolving community organization of LGBTQ+ and allied Jewish leaders and activists. We seek to deepen and broaden our Jewish community's understanding and embodiment of true inclusion. And our work continues to focus on our 3 pillars of impact: community building, education and inclusion, and mental health support. A trifecta that bridges education and engagement with mental health care. The other cool thing is that we're the leading LGBTQ+ direct service organization in the world, providing holistic and comprehensive care to our communities and allies. And I just want to say shout out to this community and to our friends at New Roots, because we could not be here today celebrating Pride with such joy if it wasn't for these incredible partnerships. So as many of you know, JQ's story starts in the 90s. Starts in the 90s when growing up and being LGBTQ+ and Jewish meant we were split at the root, unable to be fully queer and fully Jewish. Inspired by our founder, Asher Gellis's identity struggles, and also the identity struggles of those around him, JQ was born. And this is a time when queer Jews were not talked about in Jewish life, at least not positively. Maybe they were whispered about, but it was not a happy thing. Marriage equality was a decade away, and the idea of a high school gay-straight alliance was unheard of. With the support of our lay leaders, donors, community members, JQ has evolved from hosting gay men's Shabbat dinners to an organization where we work for all LGBTQ+ Jews. So at this moment, we celebrate Pride, but we're also feeling the challenges of regressive legislation and exhaustion from a global pandemic. But we must remember that social transition can and will happen. Look how much our movement has accomplished. Like from the 90s to today, it's unbelievable. But it will require bold leadership and vision to keep shifting hearts and minds as we continue the fight, especially for our trans siblings. The Israelites in this week's portion left Egypt, but carried their slavery with them. So let's remember, as we celebrate queer Jewish joy this month, we have learned something from the Israelites wandering. They forged a path both out of internal and external oppression. And may this inspire all of us to continue to work toward a promised land of liberation for all. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom and Pride Sameach.
Thank you, Shauna.
I just want to say a quick word. Yes, I'm on. I just wanted to say a quick word about non-binary Hebrew language. We have not used it in the service tonight because it was a little beyond the scope of where we are right now in this evolution, but I just want to recognize that there is a movement and a lot of progress being made in the creation of a non-binary Hebrew language. And if you are interested in learning more about it, you can go to nonbinaryhebrew.com. It's fascinating, it's exciting, and we try to use it in little bits. We're beginning to introduce it, and Rabbi Calvin has brought this to us as well.
So just a taste of what's to come, we want to bless each and every one of you here in person, those on Zoom, and if you're able, we'll invite you to rise as we'll offer the priestly benediction, our most ancient and traditional of prayers, using non-binary Hebrew. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
Ken yehi ratzon.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
Ken yehi ratzon.
Yes, Er Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom.
Ken yehi ratzon.
May God keep you all close, protecting you always with blessings. May God's light, the light of this universe, shine gently upon each and every one of you, as well as through you, illuminating the path ahead that we're all going to walk down together. And may, wherever life's journey take you, may you help build sacred, holy communities, ones in which each and every member knows that they are loved. Ken yehi ratzon.
Ken yehi ratzon.
We'll continue now, page 284, as we begin to conclude our service.
Hashem
Our hearts now turn to memory as we offer Mourner's Kaddish, Kadisha Tome for those who at this time, at this season, members of our community are remembering. Some of whom we'll mention now, and we'll invite you to add names and memories in just a moment. Tonight, we're remembering Frank Baker, Milton Bloom, David Fox, Dorothy Friedman, Evelyn Gallant, Julia Gallant Gutierrez, Theodora Teddy Goldberg, Miriam Grover, Yoram Kahana, Hal Cossett, Ricky Cossett, Minnie Leavitt, Aaron Nitkin, Stephen Nitskin, Bernard Pick, Sheila Potiker, Stuart Price, Kate Rosenblum, Jacob Rotman, Edie Schmidt, Moshe Shubo, Gilbert Siegel, Renee Silverman, Arthur Sloan, and Laura Tyre. There are members of this community who are in the first 30 days of Shloshim of losing their loved one. And tonight they're remembering Marilyn Piken and Tybell Wildsuper. If the name of your loved one has been shared aloud this evening, we'll invite you, if you're able, to rise so that we may acknowledge those who are remembering. And if the name of your loved one has yet to be shared aloud and you want to invite them into this space, if you're able, we'll invite you to rise and share their name either out loud or hold them close to you at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as a community, we elevate and we meet our mourners. And so if you are able, and if your custom, we'll rise now and join together on page 292 to offer Kadisha Tome in support of those who are remembering, as well as to offer this prayer for those who have no one to say them for them. Together. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divarach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh. B'chayachon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal Shmei dekudasha brichu. Le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav. Oseh shalom Shalom, 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 Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bim Roma. shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down.
You may be seated. Just a few announcements before we formally conclude our service this evening. This Sunday, here at Temple Israel of Hollywood, from 2:30 to 4:30, we are going to be hosting Second Nurture. Second Nurture is a foster organization committed to supporting communities, synagogues all around Los Angeles. They're branching out throughout the United States, helping to support them to prioritize foster care, to prioritize adoption. And so on Sunday, we are going to be hosting a packing party for them. We are going to be taking luggage, filling it with goods, with clothes, and school supplies. It'll be here. We'd love to have you here to help with that. Starting at 2:30, we're very excited to be partnering with them. And we are also celebrating birthdays tonight. All right, so those are some of the people up there of the month of June, all right? But that's not everybody. If you're on there,
Oh,
and you're here, we'd love for you to stand.
I recognize
So
the
we
name
stand,
on there.
let's stand. Oh, it's been Gemini season for a while. All right, if it's your birthday, please rise so we may acknowledge you. We're going to sing a little happy birthday.
No June birthday? There we go.
Come on. I can't be alone here. Hey!
Hey.
All right, so let's sing.
Yom Holedet Sameach, Yom Holedet Sameach, Yom Holedet Sameach, Yom Holedet Sameach.
Happy birthday. All right, so we're going to formally conclude. We're going to invite up Sasha and family to help lead us in Kiddush, in Motzi. And I forgot to mention earlier, Sasha just became bat mitzvah.
Woohoo!
I know. So exciting. Oh, the future leaders of this community
Indeed.
and the world.
Adonai,
Eloheinu
melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam,
Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, Shabbat kodsho, be'ahava uvratzon, inhilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, Ihu yom techila, lemikra'e kodesh, zecher litziat mitzrayim, Imanu v'charta, etanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shavat kodshecha, ve'ahava uvratzon, inchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-Shabbat lechaim. Take a sip, Sasha. It's just juice, don't worry. She's not that adult yet. And I believe we have a challah loaf underneath here. I'm not promising anything. I've been told there's a loaf under that cover. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Uncover it. Uncover it. Let's see it. Prove it. There it is. Yes. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz te'avon. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Thank you to New Roots. Thank you to JQ. If you are joining after for cocktails and dinner, if you've got tickets, it'll be just outside on the courtyard. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Join me in Holly Near's famous song, Singing for Our Lives.